Afternoon, everyone. It's MD Guna85. And like I said, I put out a video. Makeshift players. That's who Arsenal are going to sign. Rodgers lost out on that target. I think reality needs to be put in check now. Arsenal fans, open your eyes. This club, the owners, Mikel Arteta, and Bert is not cooking. And the Cronkies, you lie. You love all the profit, you liquidise our club. You love buying makeshift players. Zolis, I wouldn't be surprised if that's our main winger signing this window. Yeah, I'm being serious. This is how this club move. Losing out to Chelsea, food chain. Yeah, it definitely is a food chain. And people that are saying, well, they Chelsea valued him more than us. Why are we talking to this person for 4 weeks during the World Cup? Chelsea put the money on the table. Like, it's dumb. We've been talking to Monga 4 weeks. Man City put the money on the table. It's done. What's going on? Where's the money? Where's this war chest that we always talk about? Where's the funds? The financials came out. We were the top. This league. All this money, 839 million. Roughly around that figure. What's going on? Josh Kroenke coming out saying we want to build a dynasty at Arsenal. Lies. PR putting BS videos out. Man United are signing players. Chelsea, still our target and are signing players. Man City are signing players. Liverpool are signing players. Aston Villa is signing players. We have signed a left winger, but had to wait for Trossard to come off the books before we could push that deal through. PSR, everybody's going to say, great move. Zolis, younger Trossard. We haven't seen him kick a ball in the Premier League. Oh, we have for Norwich. And I'm not going to say and get on to the young man because you know what? At the end of the day, he was with Norwich, and no disrespect to Norwich, we have better players. So he will level up, but he's going to have to adjust again to the Premier League. And I hope this time he comes back a little bit more hungrier. But anyway, take that. So we wait for Trossard to get off. We get 20 million in euros. That goes towards the deal for Zolis. So you're pretty much wiping the slate clean. What is it, 10 million? If it's 34 million and we got 20 million euros for Trossard, then basically do the math. It's like 10 to 15 million that we put, and we got a player through the door. So that's the slate wiped clean. We got a goalkeeper, and this is awful. He's an awful goalkeeper. I don't care if he's number 2. I never want to see him in the sticks at Arsenal. He makes mistakes, lack of concentration, and they said this about Ramsdale as well, and they got rid of Ramsdale. So why is this guy coming in? Because they can probably see if he plays a couple of games and they basically have him for a couple of seasons, they could probably sell him for a profit because he came in on a free. He better not be on no big wages. Then we've got Jesus that's hiding around the ground. Come back strong. Nah, bro, you're not, like, your knees are gone. Sell the guy, get him out of the club and get him off the books. It's 265k a week. This guy is dipping. He's hiding. He's around the stadiums. He's around the training ground, hiding in that tree where they basically, like to meet up and have a conversation of what objectives do we want for this season. That's where he is. He's hiding. Plenty of bushes in that stadium as well. I mean, in that training ground. So yeah, go and look for Jesus and get him out of the club. But you're not cooking. There is no fire, no smoke, no barbecue, no coal, no grids, no meat, no pause. There's no buns, there's no salad, there's no corn, there's no potato salad. There's nothing there. The guy's cooking nothing. A whole lot of nothing burger. That's what he's doing. And everybody's saying, Bert's doing this, that, and the other. He's got his fingers in here, there, and everywhere, and he pause, but he ain't doing nothing. Nada. Now, where's your targets? Going to other clubs. So what is this man cooking? Is he on holiday? What's he doing? Because if I'm a director and you've been put out and you lose your targets and you're getting paid quite well at Arsenal as well, the man's like Edu. At least with Edu, you know what, he missed out on the target because he was new to that director job. This guy's been in a director. And I've heard on other media outlets as well that he used to do this at Atletico Madrid. And they used to lose out on so many targets. Yes, he likes to buy attacking frontline players. There's no evidence to back that yet. Until I see people holding up this Arsenal shirt for this badge, I don't believe anything that they put out on PR, or even if they've got people like David Ornstein and all of this Hand of Arsenal and all that. They know nothing. Unless they're trying to play a blinder, and anybody that thinks that we're getting Vinicius Junior, Barcola, or Diamonde, or any of these other players, if they can't put the money on the table for Morgan Rogers, which is one of their priority signings, one of the targets that we were supposed to go and get, they ain't gonna be putting no hefty money or down on the table when it comes to a Barcola, because PSG has said 127 or in the region of 115 to 127 million. If we can't do that on Rogers, which they put 130 million and it got settled at 117 million, and we ain't putting that on the table, we ain't putting it on for a proper transfer target. So don't get this Vinicius Junior off your brain, get Barcola off your brain, because Liverpool will probably end up triggering that and buying that player. And every single time we're waiting, and this is why people, and I see all of these outlets because I do watch other people. I'm not going to name names because I'm not like that, and I don't put comments on people because I'm not that toxic fan that wants to have a back and forth argument with people. I'll have a debate, yes, but not an argument, because I'm not a nasty, malicious person, and you listen to other people's views and outcomes, which is a good thing, and it makes the world beautiful for every person to have opinions. But now it is getting serious. So people saying the transfer window's open till September, I'll judge it at the end of the window. It's not acceptable when you're losing out on your targets and then you're pushing it to Arsenal fans that Rodgers is already agreed, personal terms have already been done, and he wants to join this club and he goes to another club. That's a huge worry in my eyes, because that blatantly tells me you're lying. You're blatantly two-faced lying to the masses. Open up your eyes. This is what Arsenal have been doing for years. And if they stand still on this, and this is what they did last time when they won the Premier League, they thought, you know what, we've now got success. All we needed a few pieces there and there, and they missed out on targets, panic buyed at the end of the window with a big profile to keep us fans shut. To keep us quiet, so we couldn't make noise. Open your eyes. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a massive marquee signing towards the end of the window, but it's just not enough. But you know what? They'll say, oh, but at least we went and got this player. Wake up now. Missing out on targets is unacceptable. And people that are saying, oh, there's a lot of BS and people are shaky and people at Arsenal fans are angry and you know what, they're being over the top. No, we've just won the Premier League. We've enjoyed that. Now it's time to kick on. When teams win majors, they want to kick on. That's why I know it backfired for Liverpool, but I take my hat off to them. They wanted to build a dynasty there. Their players haven't adjusted to the league yet, but at least they went out and bought Isak. They went out and bought Wirtz, and people will get to me in the comments saying, "Oh, but them players didn't show up." When they're adapting, but it shows the level of ambition of at least they wanted to kick on. Which I take my hat off to that. So as for Liverpool fans, it's not all doom and gloom. You will get there. If your players start clicking, it's going to be a nightmare, because you've got a great attacking outlet. I know Salah's just gone and you just need to replace him and just, but that's your problem, not mine. But I do take my hat off. So spending big, that was good. In my eyes. We're not like that club. We are not that club. We will spend peanuts We've never been that club. When have you ever seen, apart from Declan Rice, when have you ever seen Arsenal say, you know what, I'm taking your best player? And this is the level up that they need to do. They need to say, you know what, I'm going to Newcastle. Here's the money, whatever. Here's the 80. And people will say the age. Nope. You're going to get 2 to 3 years, and that's all you need. If he helps you retain a major, the Prem, and gives Rice valuable rest. So think of it as the longevity of the club. They retain a title. Actually, longevity isn't the word. But I'm talking about, just think of it, they retain the title again. No one's going to be looking at that Bruno sign and saying, you know what, Arsenal paid 80 million. No one. That gets brushed under the carpet. I'm vexed. We can't keep losing out on transfer targets. You can't keep lying to us fans. Anyway, I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my Sunday because I need to take a chill pill and a little bit of time away. If you want to debate with me and you think my views are wild, which you're happily to, I'll have a conversation with you in the comments. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I can't even say that. Bless up, people. Have a blessed Sunday. Take care. Bye now. Peace.